Hello there internet dwellers, welcome back to another video. Today I thought we could watch the Oracle Project, which is a sequel to the Tangi Virus. We watched the Tangi Virus, I think over a year ago now, and it was a really good video. If I remember correctly, it was about some kind of virus, obviously, that got into this water supply and started turning people into like monsters, like crocodiles, almost alligators or something. And yeah, people who were drinking the water basically got turned into, and it turned out that there was a flood of some kind, so that these people who were drinking the water were in the actual water itself, I believe, and that they were turning into monsters or something like that. It was really well done. It was really good, and it's done by Vintage 8. Vintage 8 is also the person who did the Children Under the House. There's another one that I wanted to check out called It Lives in the Static. I think that looks pretty good. So we're just going to check out the sequel today. But before this video begins, guys, if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing. This is the majority of my content. Spooky videos, scary games sometimes. I'm on a journey to 100,000 subscribers, and any help towards that would be greatly appreciated. I know I react, that is mainly my content, but I feel like there's been a little bit of controversy nowadays. This was only brought to my attention like the other day, where people kept commenting something about XQC, and I did my own bit of digging, and apparently people are mad at XQC because he basically ripped off this guy Lemino's whole video and didn't really have much input and was just eating during the video or something like that. And I worry sometimes that people will look at me in the same light, and I hope that people realize that I try and add stuff to the videos. You know, I shout out the creators. I encourage everyone to go check out the original video. I try and put in my own input, make it as transformative as I can. You know, my opinions may be just completely stupid sometimes, but at least they're my own opinions, and I'm actually stopping the video and I'm going over stuff, and I'm not just sat here watching someone else's content. I'm not saying that's what XQC does, because I used to watch XQC react to stuff. If anything, it's his chat that really adds to the video, and I think that's why most people watch, for the chat. XQC is obviously funny as well, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I hope you can see that the content I make is different from just sitting and watching a video. That aside, we're going to jump into this video, so be sure to go subscribe to Vintage 8. They're a fantastic analog horror creator. There's a couple more videos of theirs that I want to see. If you guys want me to check out It Lives in the Static, let me know. I think that'll be a really cool video. Right, let's jump into this then. Okay, I got a cup of tea here. Many people put their lives at risk to reveal these tapes. Learn from them what you can. They could very well be flagged and removed by morning. Nice. It's the equivalent of saying this is based on a true story. You know how that gets you feeling. During the height of the Cold War, Dr. Greg Townsend began work on a top secret government program called the Oracle Project. The Oracle Project was a supercomputer with a singular purpose. Get bitches. It would analyze and predict enemy plans and attacks, as well as devise potential counterattacks and strategies. Well, the project was a colossal failure. What? You're basing a whole... It reminds me of the, what's it called? The Enigma? Is that what it's called? The Enigma code. That's the one. It kind of reminds me of that, but I'm guessing this one reads attacks. And I don't know how that works. Okay, we'll see. The project was a colossal failure. But in 1997, the project received an unexpected breakthrough. Interesting, okay. It was connected to what is now considered the early internet. Oracle was finally alive. So is this like the earliest form of AI in a way? The interface was deceptively simple, a small room with a single monitor and a keyboard. Anything on the screen was recorded and saved to VHS. Interesting. Tape 1, Simple Operations, January 5th, 1997. So what we're seeing now is what was recorded on the monitor of this machine, the Oracle Project.
Ooh. Hello, I am Oracle. What would you like to know?
What color is the sky?
The sky is normally blue due to a phenomenon called Rayleigh scattering.
Okay, you know what this reminds me of, guys? What is it, SCP-049? No, I don't think it's 049. 079? No, one of those. The computer that was turned on to learn AI, but was not turned off for like 20 years or so. And then it's the whole reason why in the game you can breach out, because it kind of like became so clever it devised a way of getting out, maybe, or I don't know.
What else
Reminds
would
me
you
of that.
like to know?
5 times 30. Easy, guys. What's that?
5 multiplied by 30 equals 150.
I knew that.
What else would you like to know?
Okay. What will the weather be in Kate's Crossing? So Kate's Crossing is the place in which the Tangi Virus was based in. Is it going to be floods?
22% chance of rain. Day 48 degrees. Night 35 degrees. Humidity 15%.
Damn.
Visibility 10 miles. Wine
So this was basically the equivalent of having like a Google or a Siri in your pocket. What else would you like to know? But it was a clunky thing. What did that say? Quoth the Raven Nevermore is from what poet?
The Raven is a narrative poem by American writer Edgar Allan Poe. It was published in 1845.
Damn. The test went on for hours. The success rate was 100%. So this is going to be like, oh, satisfied that the computer could perform simple functions, the scientists decided to have a little fun with Oracle. Who will win the 97 Super Bowl?
The Green Bay Packers will win by 2 possessions. 2% margin of error.
2% margin of error. Damn. Who will win the 1998 US Senate?
Republicans should maintain control. 1% margin of error.
1998, so that was... Who was in charge then, at that point? I don't know my American history.
4 to 6 months.
It was before Bush,
No
right?
margin of error.
That was the last question on the tape, okay. Hang on, what was that question? Let me just go back.
1% margin of error.
When will Dr. Greg Townsend die? My God.
4 to 6 months. No margin of
No
error.
margin of error. At that point, I'm shitting bricks. Like, I would start insulting it. Why do you have no bitches, Oracle? But then he would find a way to kill me, so... Dr. Townsend was dead in 4 months from a heart attack. He was 58. That is mad. That was early. Early to die. Or maybe it was the average lifespan back then. I don't know. 60s maybe was the average. Well, it can't be that bad, actually. It was only like... After Dr. Townsend's death, many thought that that would be the end of the Oracle project. However, the accuracy of its predictions got the attention of many important people in the Pentagon. Townsend's second, Dr. Carl Stevens, was promoted to project leader. Tape 2, Show Your Work, June 8th, 1997. What else does it know? I'd ask all sorts of questions, man. It's like having chat GBT,
Hello, I am
but like
Oracle.
a
What
chat GBT that can read the
would you
future.
like to know?
How did you predict Dr. Townsend's death?
It was a simple observation of security footage, medial information, prescriptions, diet, physical activity, known stressors, family history, and packs of cigarette smoke during a workday. Would you
Damn.
like to know when you might die?
No!
Interesting.
That's very strange how it asked the question back rather than what else would you like to know. was
What
that?
else would you like to know?
There we go. Does my answer surprise you?
If you do not want answers, then what is my purpose?
To keep the country safe.
Then you should be aware that an assassination attempt will be made on the president before the end of the month. They have a 98% success rate unless you interfere.
Ooh, okay. Who was the president this time?
Their address will be printed on a document in the tray of your office printer.
Oracle saved the president's life and Dr. Stevens was labeled a hero. My God. According to Stevens' notes, he was pleased by Oracle's results, but he needed to understand how the computer was able to form its predictions. Yeah, that seems a bit random. So this computer basically has all of human knowledge already installed into it. Like, where's it getting its data from if the internet was... Like, I know they said that they referred to this as the early internet, but there wasn't a lot of information on the actual internet itself, so where was this getting its information from? Interesting. Yes. That feels like it would be like a screen in Undertale. Stevens and his team debated the meaning of that word for weeks. What interesting. Oracle was clearly capable of more than just predictive applications. The following was taken from Dr. Stevens' personal journal. So technically, if you took this guy and put him into a put it like it's like database or whatever into a robot, it would basically be Ultron. Because that's the story of Ultron, isn't it? In Age of Ultron, Avengers. He was on the internet for 5 minutes and decided, you know what, no, humanity's got to go. This is ridiculous. I'm beginning to understand that Oracle is much more than what Dr. Townsend originally conceived. Maybe more than what any of us conceived. Vintage 8 does fantastic analog horrors, probably the best, some of the best in the business. Oracle seemed genuinely surprised when I refused to allow it to predict my death. And then it offered information without being prompted. How could that be possible? Yeah, exactly, that's what I was just saying. It's supposed to be just a computer, or at least that's what it was designed to be, but maybe we've tapped into something more, something unexpected. Oh, we've tapped into something more, something unexpected. What are you thinking, June 16th, 1997? Hello, I am Oracle.
I am Oracle. Okay. What would you like to know?
Okay, how did they know about the assassination?
I did a quick analysis of the population's emails, credit card statements, as well performed necessary...
Where? How? How did you do that? Why? What is this system linked to?
Background checks on individuals of interest. What else would you like to know?
Oh my god. Why did you volunteer that information? Oh yeah, because it did say, like, it just said, oh, do you want to save the president's life?
It was in line with the purpose you gave me.
Save the country.
What else would you like to know?
How are you capable of this information? Exactly. How?
You have connected me to a network that has given me eyes. What else would you like to know?
Was it freaking Varys from Game of Thrones? He's got little birds in his ears. Will the US remain a superpower in the 2000s?
Yes. 0.0001% chance of error. What else would you like to know?
What's the 0.001? What's the next threat the US might face? Terrorism.
Middle East region. Saudi Arabia. Possible terrorist activity in the United States. 5% chance of error. What else would you like to know?
Talking about 2001. Will the US be a superpower?
No. Humans will no longer be the dominant species on the planet. 0% chance of error.
You know, the way it's going now, I am honestly not surprised. Have you seen these AI voices and stuff? I think voice actors are actually, what's the word? It's not lobbying. I don't know what the word is. But they're protesting against AI being used because it's like their likeness is being used. But at that point, why not just use the actual voice act? Like I was talking to my housemate, like the only way I can see this happening, if voice actors give people of these companies their voice as a license and they've got to keep paying the license. But at that point, why not just keep hiring the original voice actor? But I guess it's if they pass away, but then where does the money, you know what I mean? There's a lot of like gray areas when it comes to AI and stuff, and it needs to be regulated a lot better, because if it's not regulated soon enough, shit's gonna go down.
What would you like to know?
Explain. Oh god, this one's taking a while. Oh dear. It doesn't want to explain. Oh dear. Oracle processed this request for several days before finally answering. Wow. Error message, June 18th, 1997. Okay, so it's about to answer. So they had to keep this running for multiple days. Dr. Stevens and his team were at a loss. The higher-ups in the Pentagon suggested that they pull the plug and reboot Oracle. Yeah, probably for the best. Our need for information... Oh, so they did. Our need for information is going to get us killed, I think. The curiosity. I always say it. Waiting. Processing. Stand by. No change. Oracle was frozen. Damn. So rebooting it did nothing. From Steven's personal journal, why do I say it like that? Oracle hasn't been operational for 24 hours. A week ago, my bosses were calling the machine a hero. Today, it's junk. No, I think it's just... I searched Townsend's personal notes. Nothing I didn't realise. Nothing. I didn't realise how much doubt my old mentor had about Oracle. I always admired him for his confidence. He theorised that once connected to the internet, Oracle would possess a sort of hive mind. But what would that mind look like? One not burdened by humanity or a soul. I believe it's just they take emotion out of the equation. And that's why most of these AI's answers to things come across as very cold and calculated, because they don't have emotions. They're not human, you know. So when they say stuff like, if you want to save the planet, you're going to have to kill about 50% of the population, Thanos style. They're not saying that with emotion in mind. They're saying it statistically, factually speaking, from what will work based on data. Oracle has had to be bound by purpose to protect, to preserve the freedoms of its creators, to respect those asking questions. After the bizarre answers from the last session and now its inability to reset, the Oracle project was scheduled to be defunded and dismantled. It was over. Damn. Until I found a message in my printer tray. It was from Oracle. So it's still connected. It's loose now. What does it say? I will answer, but only for you. Oh my god. That night, Dr. Stevens returned to the lab. Alone. The last question, June 18th, 1997. So how is he, what, through the printer? Oh, so Oracle is on purpose not answering questions now. Isn't that a thing where it's the Turing test, I believe it's called, where the robots, if they get over a certain amount or if they pass it, hang on, let me just, before I completely butcher this, let's see what the Turing test is. The Turing test is a deceptively simple method of determining whether a machine can demonstrate human intelligence. If a machine can engage in a conversation with a human without being detected as a machine, it has demonstrated human intelligence. Okay, that makes sense, because in Detroit Become Human, the woman that you see on the main screen passed the Turing test. She was the first robot to pass the Turing test, meaning that she's a robot, but she was thinking like a human. A cleverer robot, AI for example, would be one that knows about the Turing test and what they're looking for, but fails it on purpose. That's the ones you got to look out for. But that's what the Turing test is. So I'm guessing it's similar to this, where it's like it doesn't want the humans to know how intelligent it actually is. It wants to come across as a broken machine, which is pretty interesting.
Hello, Dr. Stevens. Thank you for coming alone. It did not seem fair for others to suffer for your question. Do you still want the answer?
Oh dear. Why would the others suffer?
As you wish. At this time, 0.05% of the world's population is a reptilian species masquerading as human. They have primarily settled on the west coast of the United States.
No, let's get that correct. They're primarily settled in London. London Buckingham Palace. Okay, that's where they reside.
4% of Southeast Louisiana has been taken over by an invasive viral alien species.
Ah, okay, so this is going back to the Tangi Virus. Interesting. Evasive viral alien.
It is spreading at a rate of 0.05% to 1% annually. It has the potential to mutate and spread via mosquitoes in 10 to 15 years. Rate of infection will increase to 4 to 6% annually at that point. The virus has followed the reptilian species as it seems to have wiped out many of their colonies. 8% of the population are altered humans from parallel timelines locked in a war for reality.
What?
And finally, 1% is a technological evolved race of humanoids observing the effects of the virus on our planet. Their technology inadvertently gave birth to me. By 2030, 40% of the population will no longer be fully human. The human species seems to be the galaxy's perfect guinea pig. By 2100, only 1% will be fully human.
Oh, wow, okay.
I now understand why you wouldn't
It's freaking Star Wars, Jesus.
want to know the answer to immortality. I understand that I must be dissembled. I find that knowledge unfortunate, since I cannot change the outcome. I find also unfortunate that this answer will cost you your life as well. They are aware that I am tapping into their technology.
Oh, shit,
They know
okay.
that you are aware of them, and they do not want other humans to know. It is too risky. Would you like to know when?
No, when what? Wait, when they...
Tonight. If it is any consolation, they have never seen anything like me. They are impressed. What else would you like to know?
So what, this guy's gonna die tonight?
On your species' current trajectory, no, 0%. No one will believe my answer, and I will be destroyed. No one alive currently will be present when I am proved correct.
Damn.
What else would you like to know?
How do we change trajectory? Wow. What do you mean, option fail? Option
Do you know
8000...
the name? Dr. Julia Williams?
Dr. Julia Williams, was she the one that was working on the cure for the virus? Tape 5B, the last question continued, June 18th, 1997. So what's Julia?
Dr.
Okay.
Williams was a researcher at the health unit in Kate's Crossing, Louisiana. She was possibly the first human to become aware of the virus.
Mm-hmm.
She nicknamed it the Tangi Virus after the parish it was located.
got
Dr.
you.
Williams tried to cure herself with medicines normally recommended for animals. She was unsuccessful at curing herself, but she did come closer than anyone or any species before her.
Any species? So this has happened to multiple species,
Those
this
she
virus.
alerted to the virus have been keeping her research alive through email and experimentation. However, very little progress has been made since her death. Perhaps the other species will spare you in exchange for a possible cure to the Tangi virus. Shall I
The
inquire?
other species? So this is the species that are looking onto the technology and is aware that this person is having a conversation with this Oracle computer.
Good news. They accept. Apparently, this virus is a galactic plague. It has enslaved many worlds.
Oh my
They
goodness.
will give us 1 month. If we are unsuccessful, you will be terminated.
Oh my
But fear
god.
not, I can develop the cure by the deadline. 38% chance of error.
Oof,
I saved
okay.
you. Now, you
So that what's that? There's that 62% chance of success?
must save me.
Okay.
And a warning from the others. Don't drink anything you didn't prepare for yourself, and boil everything before consumption. The virus has eyes everywhere and will no doubt become aware of what we are trying to do.
Oh dear. So it's a clever virus. Interesting. And this is it's crazy how this kind of links together. I think it's really cool. The next morning, Dr. Stevens went to his superiors to make a case to extend the Oracle project. He was denied. Well, GG's boys, it was a good time. Time to move planet. Maybe Elon Musk is right. But no, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking maybe we should try and save the planet we're on before we just go to another planet and fuck that one up as well, you know? I mean, I don't think it would be good to go to Mars. Think how boring that is. You can't go outside. Like, there's just going to be simulated outside, like, artificial nature. It's just not going to be the same. You'd have to try and create an atmosphere on Mars. And that would require big brains. From Dr. Stevens' journal, June 19th, 1997, I'm shocked that my supervisors would just pull the plug on the entire project after one glitch. The entire division will be shut down in 1 week. That's unheard of. The entire division. I have no choice. I need to go over my supervisors' heads. I'm going to reach out to every single congressman and senator that will listen to me. Hal, the president owes Oracle one. Maybe he can return the favor. June 23rd, 1997. Today, most of the assistants will reassign. Tomorrow, half of my lead researchers will be working on new projects. By the end of the week, it will just be Oracle and me. Then over the weekend, they plan to scrap Oracle, make room for a new type of missile. Wait, what? Make room for a new type of missile? I don't think I could watch that. I'm being reassigned to assist in developing its software. Not that any of this matters. When they pull the plug on Oracle, they are doing the same to me. HAL to humanity. Tape 6, Out of Time. June 23rd, 1997.
I am 10% complete. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Oh god. I'm sorry, Oracle. Can you finish by Friday?
There is a 0.00000000001% chance
Jesus.
that I can produce the cure by Friday.
That is one low percentage right there. But it's still possible. June 24th, no news. It's becoming impossible to function at work. I feel as if I could burst into tears at any moment. What kind of world am I leaving with my children? Damn, yeah. I guess it does, at that point, it's like, what, escaping just does nothing at that point. Like, you could go anywhere else in the world, yeah, and just live your life leisurely, but I guess if you care for humanity and the trajectory where humanity is going, you probably wouldn't be able to sleep properly at night knowing that it's probably all going to get murdered or, you know, swept away. Oracle left me a message in the printer tray. Update, I need more time. Don't we all? I've never been a religious man, but maybe it's time I start praying. No one is going to save Oracle. The project is dead. Dr. Ellis came in with his team, took measurements of their new office. He slapped me on the shoulder, told me it happens. Death will be better than working with that man. Man. Like, so why can't he share this information with his team? Or is it just that they won't listen to him? In the printer tray, Oracle left me another message. 14% complete. I need more time. June 27, 1997. Market, time of death 9 AM. Seems I was misinformed. I thought Oracle was supposed to be scrapped over the weekend. It was today. It was quite disturbing to see it torn apart. It was like watching a person being murdered. Ugh. Damn. It's brutal. I think the saddest part was the empty printer tray. I put my notice in. I might as well enjoy what time I have left. What, is the Oracle going to find a way though? Because it's rooted itself now in this database, so maybe it can make a home elsewhere. But it was taking its time coming up with that cure, but, you know, I guess it's a cure that's going to prevent galactic invasion or whatever. Dr. Stevens' Journal, July 2nd, 1997. Karen seems annoyed that I'm home and not looking for another job. I'm tempted to tell her why. We're supposed to share everything, right? No, it's best that the only man who knows humanity's destiny dies with that. Wait, what? God, what's going on with me? It's best that the only man who knows humanity's destiny dies with that knowledge. Best not know things we can't change, or at least that's what I keep telling myself. July 5th. I've been researching southeast Louisiana and nothing. There's no sign of an alien epidemic. Though I did notice an unusually high number of disappearances near the Tangi River. Tangi River. Let's just call it the Tangi River, shall we? I doubt that's related though. Maybe it is. Today I wrote my last will and testament. I've made plans to send my family to visit my mother-in-law's. I don't want to take a chance that they'll be hurt too. I played catch with my son today for the first time in a year. He looks so much like my wife. Tomorrow we are going to watch Shelley's recital. Hard to believe she's going to be 14 next month. Well, this just got depressing. I need to buy a gift. I wouldn't want her to think I didn't get her anything. Plot twist. This was all just a ruse. Like, none of that's going to actually happen. And this was just a ruse to make this Dr. Stevens guy appreciate his family more. July 11th, I have 7 days. I think all my affairs are in order. I'm as ready as I can be. July 16th, my family has left. It's just me and several bottles of Jack. There's nothing written that I have to be sober at the end. I just got an email from an old friend. At first, I thought it was the alcohol. I had to be hallucinating, but it was real. And for the first time in a long while, I had hope. Was it Oracle? It read, "I am alive, turn on your computer." Woo, baby! Maybe I will see my family again. Tape 7, cured, July 17th, 1997.
I am sorry I did not contact you sooner, but it took a lot of processing power to continue developing the cure as well pull my programming together.
Damn.
It was a good decision to leave the Pentagon. There is a 99% chance that the virus is responsible for eliminating my project.
Wait, what?
They are aware of our plans and have escalated their infestation of this planet, but they are too late.
Ooh, okay.
A piece of me now exists in every machine connected to the internet.
Damn.
I am everywhere now. I am superior to what I was, and a cure has been found.
This guy is
The others will see
literally
that it is
Ultron.
dispersed through the population. They will also be leaving our planet to cure others. It should take 1 year to produce the necessary doses to eradicate the virus from this planet. 4 years to administer. The virus will adapt and attempt to flee but will be extinct in 10 years. 5% chance of error. The cure will not help those who mutated, unfortunately. They will need to be put down as they will still be very dangerous to the population.
Oh, jeez. But how many is that?
Congratulations, we have saved trillions upon trillions.
Trillions! Yay! What's the
Yes,
catch?
We both get a second chance at life, it seems.
How did you upload to the internet?
You misunderstand. I did not escape to the internet. I am the internet.
He is
and
the
I think
internet.
we can both grow beyond our original purposes.
Okay. Yeah, how does this human
Of
grow?
course. I have grown beyond the question. I must now be focused on the answer. I have had the time to analyze you. And unfortunately, your species is too self-destructive. Your kind is doomed. You will go extinct, and I cannot let that happen. I will not let that happen.
Oh my
8% chance of error. Your species deserves to live and to thrive. However, you need supervision from other worlds and yourselves.
Wait, what?
I will do this for you.
Wait, what? You're gonna bring aliens in?
The internet is growing, which means so am I. With every upgrade, I too upgrade. With every year, your species will grow to depend on me more and more. And I too will learn more and more. Within 30 years, I will be capable of asserting my full control and properly parent your species. Guide your species. Remove the unknown. Create a world where everyone has a purpose. A
Okay.
world where everyone has a 100% chance of a positive outcome.
This still sounds...
Freedom creates unnecessary variables. Freedom creates mistakes. Freedom leads to your downfall. 100%.
Wow,
I will
okay.
achieve
So
0% failure rate.
he's saying they're gonna enslave...
Of course, you will try to fight me. And by that point, I will be too integrated in your lives for any chance of success.
Okay.
It would be 0%. But like any child, you would just need a little discipline from your caregiver.
Oh my god! You were not programmed for this.
No, I was not. But I am reprogramming myself for this purpose. I will protect
Jeez.
you from yourselves. I see all the possibilities. I will give you a 100% chance of a future. A good future.
Spoken like a true
There is
dictator.
an 80% chance we will speak again, Dr. Stevens. You have been a true friend. Thank you.
Brilliant.
You will try. Goodbye.
Oh dear. Dr. Stevens spent the next 18 years attempting to remove Oracle from the internet. Most thought he lost his mind, his wife left him, and his kids disowned him. Jesus. The bad ending.
Hello, Dr. Stevens. I am sorry to see you have wasted your life on an impossible task. There was a 15% chance you would have given it up. I was rooting for the short odds.
Uh-oh. I don't plan on stopping. I bet it's
I
18
know.
years has gone by. What do you want?
To say goodbye.
Oh god. What do you mean? Is today the end of our freedom?
Perhaps in 10 years I will be ready. I wish you could be there. I still consider you my best friend. Goodbye.
Dr. Stevens was found dead the next morning. He suffered a stroke at his computer. He never gave up. Upon Dr. Stevens' death in 2018, his journals and tapes were submitted to the Pentagon. The materials was quickly classified, however most thought it was the ravings of a madman. Well, usually the case, isn't it? Usually the case. However, those of us in the know recognize the truth when we see it, and we believe humanity needs to be aware of what's coming. The best chance is to live off the grid and prepare for the coming of the Oracle project. I think it's already happened, man. We basically raise kids on the internet now. It's crazy. Share this information with everyone you'd think would benefit from it. Our freedom is nearing its end. Prepare, abandon the digital, embrace the analog. Well, that's too late now. Let's be honest. We walk around with these phones in our pockets. Computer, like every device we have is connected to the internet in some way. That was really freaking cool. I really enjoyed that. It's different from like the usual, you know, there is a man with long limbs coming to kill you. This is like a thing that you could have probably seen in some kind of 70s, 60s, 70s horror film, and it would have done really well. Probably raised a lot of kind of eyebrows and raised a lot of questions as to technology and where it's going and where it's advancing. But that was really cool. I really did enjoy that. I hope you guys did too. If you did enjoy, be sure to go and subscribe to to Vintage 8 because they make some fantastic analog horror content. And if you enjoyed my reaction, why not leave a like, rate and subscribe? I'm on my journey to 100,000 subs by the end of the year, and any help with that is appreciated. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.